Tonight is the holiday episode. We've got the Winter Wonderland dance coming up at West Beverly. It's decorated very nicely. It's the last one before we go on a little bit of hiatus here before March. So hopefully we go out with a bang. For Liam in particular, he's starting to kind of reconcile with Naomi. You know, she found out that it was her sister, and you know, hopefully that's done now. So he's trying to get back to her. They're trying to find each other again. So we're gonna see how that kind of develops. It's a little bit of a process for them. I think it takes a little bit of time, and we're gonna see that a little bit, how they kind of find each other again, because you know, it's been a while since they've been together. So I think we're gonna see them kind of trying to figure out, are they really right for each other? You know, what is it that they like about each other? And it's fun. It's fun to get the scripts and see how it's all gonna go down. He's kind of dating Ivy. I know that Liam kind of wants to keep it, you know, on the hush, but I think they're just kind of hanging out, kind of, you know, casual dating. I don't really know what you would call it, but yeah, we're gonna get into that about how that there's a little bit of a love triangle there between Ivy and Naomi and Liam, and eventually things don't work out so good for the two girls. They kind of end up getting in a fight over Liam. So that's a really fun episode. I think that's coming up. Well, I guess next year now. So I can't wait for that one. Oh, it's a good cat fight. Yeah, it's definitely a good cat fight. It's not too bad having two beautiful girls fight over you. You know what? What's funny is me and Anna Lynn, we actually grew up about 15 minutes from each other. We had no idea. She would have gone to, she went to private school actually, but the high school she would have gone to is literally about 10, 15 minutes up the road. Never met, never seen each other. Atlanta's a big place, so. But it's cool, it's cool. We can, and actually Straub was from, I think she's from North Carolina, or South Carolina, so a lot of people from the South. It's kind of fun. I'm a pretty athletic guy. I grew up doing sports, so it was actually fun. It was nice to know that we were going to get out and do some physical stuff, and you know, the surfing team is something new that we got this year. And it's kind of a way to have, you know, Liam and Dixon and Teddy and Ivy all kind of hanging out and bonding as a group. But what's cool about it is we actually get to go out there and we actually get to do our own stuff, and of course they have doubles for us for the really cool stuff. But we get to get out there and get in the water and you know, actually mess around. So it's pretty fun. We went out a couple times with some of the stunt coordinators and we had some surf lessons and stuff like that. So I'm far from a pro, but I've definitely picked up a few tips. The best surfer? I think Trevor Donovan actually is. He's been a surfer, and I think Jillian has surfed a little bit too. But me and Tristan are starting to pick it up. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll all be equal. You know, I don't know if there's one particular location that I've enjoyed, but you're right. We're out in LA a lot more this year. That was a conscious decision by producers and you know, people up top to really see LA. You know, I think it's fun for Middle America to see these kids hanging out in Beverly Hills and actually see Beverly Hills, actually see the spots that these kids would go. And you know, I love filming at the beach. I know it's pretty generic, but it's fun when you get to open your trailer door and look out over the ocean. So you know, we're filming at the beach a lot. We filmed on this huge yacht. That was a lot of fun. It actually gets cramped after 3 days of shooting on a yacht. You know, an entire crew, it gets cramped. So we were actually happy to get out of there, but it was cool. So we're all over the town. I mean, you never know. You get a script and you might be hanging out some cool place next day at the beach. You know, Liam, he's been through a little bit of a change since last year. Last year he was, well, we didn't know him much last year. You know, he all we saw was the trouble that he got into last year. But I think now you know, he's still there. He's still got the edge. He's still got a bit of a temper. You know, but we kind of see his heart, and we kind of see the reasons why he does some of these things and why he gets himself into trouble. So it kind of helps round him out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, he's you know, he's been causing trouble with the teacher, and we're gonna see some trouble with his stepdad. So he's still stirring things up. Just chill out with some family, relax a little bit, maybe play some video games. I don't know. Just do something and just kind of sit. Maybe go skiing or something. I don't know. On the show, yeah, take a little trip up to Mammoth or Big Bear. I'll suggest that. You know, happy holidays, you guys. Thanks for being a fan of the show, and stick around and make sure to come back next year in March. We got some really cool stuff to wrap up the season.